My name is James Merriam. I'm the Director of Spiritual Life here at Villa Gardens. This is just a great chance for you to get to know some of the wonderful residents and staff here at Villa Gardens, just to give you a little bit more background into some of the great people that live and work here. There's a lot of us, and so sometimes it's hard to get to know everyone, but hopefully by listening to this, you'll find out a little bit more about one of your neighbors or one of the staff here at Villa, and you'll have a great conversation starter the next time you see them. This is not professionally done. This is done in my office on a computer, so there may be some glitches or poor audio quality at times, so please forgive that. But I hope this is a blessing to you, and I hope that you enjoy. James here. I have another time just to get to know one of the wonderful staff members we have here at Villa Gardens. I will let you introduce yourself, so please, who are you?
Hi, my name is Julie Lopez. I am part of the housekeeping community, and I work in the fourth floor.
Okay, so you only work the fourth floor?
Yeah, unless they need help somebody else, then they'll send me, go to the third floor or the second floor.
Okay, so but like that's your floor.
Yeah.
So like that's your territory.
You could say that, yeah.
So like if someone else tries to clean up there, you're like, no, leave. This is my area. Okay.
No, of course, I would love the help. So if they trying to help, okay.
You're like, hint, come help me clean.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'll be up there later. So you may not want me to clean. You haven't seen my apartment. So where were you born?
I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California.
Okay, so you're a native Californian. Wow, yeah. That's cool. And so you said your role here, you work with the housekeeping community here. How long have you worked at Villa?
I've worked 4 years. This year was my 4th year here.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, and it's always been in the same role?
Yes,
have you always been on the same floor?
Yes, since the start.
Wow, okay. They're like, this is your spot. This
yeah.
is it. So how would you describe your family? Do you have any brothers or sisters or?
Yeah, we're a family of 5. My mom and dad, I have an older brother, then there's me, the middle child, and then a younger sister. Not so young, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be the middle child? Is it true what they say that they're kind of like ignored, or do you feel like?
No, I was actually the baby.
Oh, okay.
Because I was born premature.
Okay.
And I guess you could say I needed a little bit more attention. So they always babied me more, and my sister and brother were always jealous, like, oh, you always get the attention. But I mean, when we sat down to eat at the table, they sat down perfectly, like they reached the table or whatever, and then I needed a little boost. So what my dad would do, he would get a pot. He would he would fold the pot upside down, and then he would sit me on top, and then I would reach like the table, you know.
Oh wow! Okay. So you just need a little help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they were just jealous.
I guess, yeah.
And are you still do a lot with your family these days?
Oh yeah, we all live together, and every Sunday we get together. We either barbecue or we go out to eat to restaurants. Wow. Yeah, we're great family.
Oh, that's really nice. Any pets?
We have 2 dachshunds.
Dogs? Oh, that's the wiener dog.
The wiener dogs.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a boy. I have the girl, and my sister has the boy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're both black. They're super energetic. They run the house, you could say.
Yeah, they definitely. The small dogs I've noticed, because my current dog Daisy, who I bring to work a lot of times, I've never had a small dog before. I've always had the big ones.
Yeah.
And it's true what they say. The little ones definitely are bossy.
Yeah.
They think they run everything. You're right about that. So you kind of mentioned this. You like to get together every Sunday and barbecue or go out to eat. Do you have any other things that you just really like to? How do you like to spend time with your family or friends, or any fun hobbies that you do?
Well, my dad is the chef, so like cooking runs in our family. His mom was a chef. His great grandma was a chef, and I graduated. I have my associates in patisserie and baking. So here and there, I usually bake up a cheesecake, some pies. That's what I like to do the best. So when we barbecue, my sister or my mom, they usually ask me, "Oh, can you bake us a cheesecake? Oh, can you do some cookies this week?" I'm like, "Of course, of course." So that's our hobbies. Or if we don't barbecue, we'll go hiking. That's what we like to do too.
Does the dachshunds go hiking?
Oh, of course. I have tons of pictures running in them in the little rivers, and then picking up little trees.
Like the sticks?
Yeah, those.
Do you ever have to carry them because they can't get over rocks? And
No.
Oh, really? Okay. They're athletic dachshunds.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So we know what you do now, but when you were growing up, what was the first thing you wanted to do? Like, what was your dream job, or do you still have another dream job that you're kind of working towards?
My dream job would be to be a veterinarian.
Oh, really?
When I was little, I loved animals, so I said, when I grow up, I want to be a veterinarian. But then again, I don't like snakes.
Oh.
I don't like spiders. Obviously you have to study everything. So I'm just like, ugh. I don't like lizards.
Oh.
I don't like guinea pigs. Oh, they just creep me out. I don't know why, but so I was like, okay, I guess not. And then I started getting into baking.
Yeah.
Cupcakes and all that stuff. So that's where I just wandered off to.
Okay. So you moved from pets. Well, you still love pets,
Of
but
course.
being a vet, which I could agree. My vet shop would be like only cute animals. No, no scary animals, please.
Yeah.
But so baking's a good hobby. I'm sure it sounds like it's very appreciated by family and friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you started at Villa, what was kind of one thing that surprised you? Or what was one thing that kind of was interesting to you or that you didn't expect?
Everybody is really nice. Everybody's really nice here. When I got here, I was like, oh my God, how is everybody going to think of me? Like, are they gonna accept me? Or like, so good thing that everybody was really nice and accepting. That's what really shocked me, because before working at Villa, I worked at a poke place.
Oh.
Yeah, and the people there weren't really nice and friendly. They wanted you to know everything from the start. So I'm just like, okay, I can do my best, but I need a little help, how do you do this? How do you do that? So everybody here was very nice, supportive. Oh, do you need help? Do you need to get here? So that's the one thing that surprised me.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's true. I've only worked here. You've worked 4 years. I've only worked here I'm almost up to 2. I'll be at 2 in November. But I would agree. Yeah, people just are. Yeah, let me help you. Or here's what So that's awesome. I'm really glad to hear that's more than just recently. That's been an ongoing thing. So what is currently? What is your favorite thing about your job?
The residents.
The residents?
The residents.
Okay.
Every resident is different yet unique. And I love that about everything, about everyone. Because you go into one apartment and they have it decorated one way, and they were born, let's say, Alaska. And then you go to a different one and they were born here in Pasadena and they have it decorated different. They like books, other people like to travel. I like the residents a lot from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would agree. I think that's one of my favorite things. Is, like you said, going into each person's room and you see their personality right away. You see their history. And so it's cool to see. Some people have instruments on their wall, and some people have these amazing paintings and sometimes amazing pictures. So
airplanes. They have pianos.
Yeah.
Wow. And then they're like, yeah, this little table, it's 150 years old. You would never imagine a table to be that old, and it's very, very nice.
Yeah, I have to be careful I don't break those things. I know, sometimes when I go in and there's a chair and they're like, this is 100 years old, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to sit on that chair then. I don't want to break that. What would you say, is there anything that you think that that you've learned kind of working with the residents that maybe you didn't know before?
A lot of them, how do I say it? They want me to keep, they're very, how do I say it? They want me to keep going to school. They want me to better myself. So They always ask, "Oh, what are you doing here? You should always go back to school." They want me, they want me to be somebody better, and like, yeah.
Yeah, so sounds like they really appreciate what you do
Yeah,
now,
of course.
but they're invested in you, and they
mhm.
want you to have.
Yeah, that's what it is. They're invested.
Yeah, so oh, that's great. That's really good to hear. So when you're not at work, I think you've kind of answered this. So I was going to say, well, what is your favorite way to spend the day off? So if you had a day off and you could just do whatever you want, would it just be the hiking and baking, or is there anything else that
No, well, I think I forgot to mention that I have a 9-year-old son.
Okay.
Yeah, and then every Saturday we go to gymnastics. He's into gymnastics.
Oh, wow.
So I guess it would be my perfect day would be taking him to gymnastics because I love seeing his, like, look, Mom, look what I'm doing. I'm about to do this jump. And then, like, did you see my trick? He's really into that. And then after that, we'd probably go hiking and then just relax at home. That would be my perfect day. Watch some movies, popcorn. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. That's awesome. Yeah, because I have a 9-year-old son too,
Oh,
and a
good.
12-year-old daughter.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's cool. That's really awesome. Yeah, I would have never known that about you. You should just bring him to work and have him follow you around.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
This is my son. Yeah.
Oh, I brought him before here when he was little. Like
Uh-huh.
he was in, I think, the second or first grade.
Yeah.
I brought him here once, I think, and he knows quite a bit of residents. They've seen him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it's been a while since I brought him back. So.
Yeah, with COVID and stuff. But yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
to. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Have you done much traveling? Is there anywhere in the U.S. or the world that like you'd really it's on your dream list of places to go?
Hawaii. I
Okay.
would love to go to Hawaii, but I feel like I couldn't do that long of a flight.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, next on my list would be the mountains, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
I think I would love to go to
With the
Colorado.
Rocky Mountains?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little closer.
Mhm. Yeah, so that's why I said next on my list, Colorado.
So is it the length of the flight that worries you, or is it just being on? Are you nervous on planes?
I think the length of the plane ride, because I've gone like out to Mexico and it's like a 4-hour flight,
Yeah.
or out to Vegas in an airplane, and I mean it's not that bad. But to Hawaii, I
Yeah.
feel like I would just get nervous, be like, I want to get off.
Well, I was gonna say you could take a boat, but that would take longer.
Yeah. Oh no, I would get seasick.
Seasick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's true.
But yeah, I see Hawaii, how they have the clear oceans and
Oh
stuff.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mexico too is beautiful. I remember one time I went to Cozumel
Mm-hmm.
and did some snorkeling and stuff. So
Cancun is very
Cancun,
nice.
yeah. Okay.
Puerto Vallarta. Have you gone there? I've gone there a
No,
lot.
I've never gone
A
there.
lot,
Okay. Sorry, I'll have to get some recommendations. All right. So last question here. What is the scariest thing you've ever done, and why did you do it? It could be like skydiving, or it could be like I took this class or I did this thing.
I'm not that adventurous. So I think the scariest thing would be when I was in Mexico. There's a lot of scorpions. In the heat.
Yeah.
So we had a little shed out in our backyard, and there were tons and tons. And I had all my brooms and like mops. So I would be terrified to go in there and like get a broom, and then what if a scorpion is on there and like, oh my god, that's probably like the scariest thing. I do not like scorpions.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And then when my son was little, he was probably like 2, he got stung by a scorpion in his stomach next
Oh
to his
my
belly button.
gosh.
Yeah. I hung some pillowcases out to dry, and when I took them off to put back on the pillowcase to the pillow, it was on there, but I didn't notice. And like when he went to go jump on the bed, it stung him like on his belly button. And he's like, Mom, like it hurts. And I was like, what is it? And then I looked, and then he's like, ow, ow. He was like whining. So I went to go check. I was like, oh my god, it better not be. And it was. It was a scorpion.
Are they poisonous?
They are poisonous.
So what did you
yes.
do?
I heard. Well, they told me that a tomato, you cut a Roma tomato with a little bit of bleach. You put it on there, and then you stick it where the
The sting.
the sting is, and then you just hold it there and like they have little pills that they call over there, like I don't know what they call, but they have pills.
Yeah.
So I gave him one, and like we just waited it out. They said in the 2 hours that he got stung, if he doesn't feel anything, he should be okay. If not, take him to the hospital.
Yeah.
So he made it fine.
Okay.
Yeah. That was so scary.
Oh my gosh, I know. Kids are terrifying because
Yeah.
they find ways to get hurt and do
mhm.
things that you're just like, oh my gosh, what do I do now?
Yeah.
And they don't put that in the parenting book.
They
They
don't.
need a section that says, if your child gets stung by a scorpion, here's
What to
you
do, yeah.
Instead, it's like, here's how to teach your child how to
Stay
behave.
calm
It's
and yeah.
yeah, that's true. Oh, well, I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
That's cool. And I hope someday that you'll bring some desserts for us to
Oh,
eat.
of course, anytime.
That sounds good. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to talk. And I hope that, especially as folks see you around and they see, especially, I'm sure the folks on the 4th floor already know you, but as they see you, they can say, hey, I heard you talking, and they know now a little bit more about you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And it's a pleasure, and I hope you have a blessed day.